Hey y'all, what's up? It's been a minute. Ooh, Lord, I've been getting stuff ready for my kids' Halloween party. My birthday slowly approaching. My oldest son' birthday slowly approaching. I'm trying to move, so look. Oh my God, I've been dealing with a lot. But y'all, this video been long overdue. My experience staying in the shelter. Whew. But let me take my sip real quick. Y'all know I'm not doing all that. When y'all see me sitting on this couch, y'all know what's going on. But let me take my sip. Ooh, wee. Ooh, y'all. I've been having some stuff going on. But this video is me telling y'all my experience staying in a shelter. Maybe it was the shelter I was staying in. I don't know. But baby, my experience was not a good one. So y'all know this happened to me in Chicago, my hometown. And this was like a night I was desperate. Like I was desperate. I didn't have nowhere to go. Like I was up all night. I had just got done visiting my kids. Then I started by to visit family. Look, let's just say things did not work out for me this day. I saw my kids. It was a lot. Like I said, I had a visit with my kids. I had fun with them or whatever. I went to visit family. Some stuff happened at my family member's house. Some stuff happened. And I had overheard a conversation that rubbed me the wrong way. So I had no choice but to go to the hospital and let them know, like, I didn't have nowhere to go. So they had told me what to do so that I can have a place to sleep at night. I was in there for like maybe 2-3 hours before. No matter of fact, probably pushing it. I probably was in there like an hour. I don't know, but anyway, it felt like 2-3 hours. Hell, but I was in there for like an hour. I want to say, they had took my name and stuff down. This guy that was like transporting everybody to the shelters, he came in there, got my name, my information, pretty much, and once that was all done, we went to the shelter. Now at the shelter, it was two ladies that was there working this particular night. They was there working or whatever. They had informed me that it was a men and women's shelter, pretty much a shelter for young adults. So I was like, okay, I was okay with it because I'm like, men be needing places to sleep too at night, not just women. So, when you going through stuff. So anyway, I was like, okay, I didn't really care, y'all. I was ready to lay down, give me some sleep, and prepare for the next day. But anyways, like I said, so I went and stayed at this shelter. They told me it was for young adults, men and women. So I was okay with that. Slept good the first night. The first night it was okay. I was a little uncomfortable, of course. But like I said, I slept okay. I think I had like a book bag with me. Got up the next day. Thank God I had a phone. I got up the next day. They fed us and stuff. Then they had like some people there that you could talk to like help you get out of the situation that you was in. So that was okay for me. I spoke to like 3 people. We had to take all of our belongings with us, and then we was able to come back the next day. They just needed to, get our name and stuff. Make sure, they knew who was coming in there. Okay, cool. So that was the first night. Like I said, everything was okay for the most part. Of course, I was a little uncomfortable, but I got me some sleep. Oh, and we got up pretty early. We got up at like 7-ish. We ate breakfast, and then the people that came out to talk to us. That was that. And then if we had somewhere to go, we would leave. Well, everybody had to leave anyway. So once we got done talking to the people that we needed to talk to, it was okay for us to leave. So like I said, all this was my first night. Once I got done talking to the people I needed to talk to, I went to my sis house. I went to my sis Keita's house and got me some good sleep there. She fed me everything. So like I said, that was the first night there. Fast forward, now this is where my experience, like I said, this is where things went a little left for me. So after like, I want to say like 2-3 nights staying there, I think it was like 2 nights staying there. Now again, this was a shelter for young adults, for men and women. This particular day, I came in at about like 8. I came into the shelter because that's when they had opened. It was me, couple of girls, couple of guys, you know, and I'm very friendly. I'm a social type of person. I like meeting new people. I'm okay with meeting new people. I like to talk, so you know, I was like mingling with people, talking to others. I want to say, let me not say mingling. But I was in there like, you know, sparking conversation because like I said, we all had came back. A lot of us was there. It was me, couple of other girls, couple of guys, but everybody had like they spots that they went to. And like before, like they shut the lights off and shut everything down, we was all like kind of talking and stuff like that. So I met like a couple of people that I was talking to. They was telling me a little bit of their backstory. I gave them a little bit of mine. So that was that. Now once it was lights out, it was lights out. So I was in there, y'all. When I say I was ready to give me some sleep, they had made like some type of chicken pot pie mix. I want to say it was okay. It was decent. But like once it was like time to go to bed, now it was this one guy in there. I was like I said, I was going around talking to people, and this one particular guy that I was talking to, you know, he kind of gave me a little bit of his backstory and stuff, and that was that. And he got into the bed that was right next to mine, so we had like a little space in between us, but he slept in the bed next to mine. He had a phone, I had a phone, you know, and stuff like that. So, like I said, we all here laid down and stuff. They had showers and everything in there too as well. So like I said, everybody was like, once they shut everything off, time to go to bed. So, like I said, this guy was next to me. This is where things just was like, no for me. Like, oh my God. See, I can laugh about it now, but it was just like, oh my God. So anyways, like I said, this guy was next to me. And he was like still trying to talk, but I wasn't. I was like, okay, it's time to go to bed. Look, we already got to leave this place early. We got to take everything with us. I'm done talking, whatever. So he was like okay with that. He was okay. But I guess like after a while he couldn't sleep. Then again, neither could I, not so much, because I'm still a little uncomfortable. Like, I don't care if it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nights. I was still uncomfortable. It was still uncomfortable for me. But anyways, like I said, I kind of tossed and turned. He couldn't sleep, obviously. So we had our phones. Now, I didn't give this guy my number at all. Didn't give him my number or anything. So he had wrote like a little message in his phone. And he handed the phone to me. So I'm thinking like he was like showing me something or whatever the case may be. I guess the phone, he wrote like on the notes thing like, I'm horny. So I was like, what? Like, okay. I'm like, okay, and you telling me this because? And like once I read it, I threw him the phone because I'm like, what the, like, okay, like, what are you telling me this for? So that was that. I threw the phone back to him, and like he like set up. Now imagine I'm still laying down. So I tossed the phone. I'm like, oh no, like I'm okay, whatever. So I kind of like turned my back. But I'm the type, like, I could feel when somebody watching me. I could feel when somebody behind me, all of that. So I felt like, you know, I just felt it. So something just told me to turn around. This guy, like, stood up at this point. Now, imagine it's dark. Everybody else is in their sleep. I hear people snoring and everything. But they still got people that's up, like, watching the cameras and stuff like that, too. So it wasn't like loud or anything. But like I said, I turned around. He was, like, sitting up. I don't want to say standing up, but he was, like, sitting up. And like on the bed, he was like sitting up or whatever. So like now I'm really like a little scared. So like I said, I turned around. I'm like, you okay? Everything okay? I just wrote you and said da 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 da. You know, this is that and the third, and you just tossed me my phone. What was that about? Dude, I don't know you. I don't care because you feeling that way. I'm not feeling that way. And if I was, like, the hell, like, no. So I like he like got loud with me and stuff like that, like walking towards me. So I got scared, which woke everybody else up, because I was like dude, no, like back up, gone about your business, like leave me alone, like I'm not on that, like you need to get away from me, whatever. If I said something to you that made you feel this way, I apologize, whatever. So like right after that, another guy got up, and like he was on like the same thing the other guy was on. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get up out of here. So like I like grabbed my stuff real quick. I was like talking loud the whole way to the people that was in charge. I ran to them. They got his name and stuff. They kicked him out, made a police report. I called a friend to come and get me. I was crying. I was everything. My experience was not a good one. Like, people that stay in the shelter, do not talk about them because the stuff is already hard, for real. I'll catch y'all in the next video.